What is happening there? Gamer Dude here, and with the release of FF14 on Xbox, I am confused as to what the heck is going on here, because the stuff that's happening is only affecting Xbox. More specifically, the way in which the subscription works for FF14 on Xbox is probably one piece of confusion, and now we have this. For some reason, Xbox has access to a new microtransaction called FF14 coins. And Square Enix did reveal this, that if you want... I don't get this. So, effectively, anything that relates to service fees and optional items will require FF14 coins, which can be purchased from the Microsoft Store. And they need to purchase it through... So, people who play on Xbox need to purchase it through either MOG Station or the FF14 online store. Now, when I needed to get extra stuff, I'll just get it through MOG Store, and even then, the only thing I'm really paying for is my subscription. Everything else was just kind of, sorted out away from there pretty much. So Square Enix is warning Xbox players, look, if you want to do anything extra that requires extra payments, you gotta buy these coins and do it through these other locations. But you also need to link your Game Pass to your Square Enix account to then make the whole thing work. However, what makes the whole thing even more confusing was the fact that it was never actually mentioned how the whole subscription was going to work in relation to Xbox Game Pass. Because it says here the Xbox Game Pass Core or Ultimate is required to play, and you also need to link your Xbox account and Square Enix account. And that Xbox Game Pass Ultimate subscribers can download FF14 Online Starter Edition, which includes Realm Reborn, which is vanilla, Heaven's Ward, which is the first expansion, and then the second expansion, which is Stormblood, which was introduced as part of when the current expansion, which is Endwalker, ended up releasing. So I think with the next expansion, I think Shadowbringers is also then going to be free, which Shadowbringers is absolutely like the best part of FF14 in my opinion. It's the penultimate, like just before the actual Endwalker expansion, but it is a lot of fun. It's a really good story and definitely encapsulates the whole light versus dark battle that's been going on with this whole story throughout. With that being said though, you can either buy the starter, the Online Complete, or the Online Complete Collector's Edition, which is available for pretty much anyone who's to jump on any platform. That's kind of your options anyways. But it still hasn't been explained how the FF14 subscription is going to work. And while the FF14 coins are going to be used for service fees, is there a possibility that these FF14 coins are going to be used for their subscription as well? Because it says here the FF14 Online Starter Edition, which includes Realm Reborn, Heaven's Ward, and Stormblood, is free until Friday 19th, so April 19th, right? And that's for people who only have Ultimate. And you need to have either Game Pass, Core, or Ultimate to play the game. So in order to play, you need that minimum. Then you either need to buy one of the versions, or if you have Ultimate, you can redeem the Online Starter Edition without paying any more. And yeah, because usually with PlayStation, all you need is to pay for the subscription on MOG Station, and that would be the end of it. Same thing on PC. So Xbox now has, you need to have Xbox Game Pass to play it, which I did make a video on before, and I'll link that below. But also, you now have these FF14 coins, which might be used to facilitate the subscription, which then needs to be paid FF4 through the Xbox store. I feel like FF14 didn't hit Xbox because of a lot of these money related transactions put in place so that Xbox is able to juice out more money per subscription out of it, but ultimately making things more confusing for the Xbox player that does just want to jump into FF14. And I mean, FF14 is a great game, don't get me wrong, like it's an incredible game, it's absolutely worth paying a subscription to play. It's just, I don't know if the confusion is worth it to actually jump in and start playing, because none of it has truly been explained, only that you needed Game Pass and you need to pay the subscription. But the way to pay the subscription is now marred in controversy and confusion, and that largely stems from the fact that they're now introducing FF14 coins. I am just sitting here, and like the sort of pauses that I've done throughout the video have just been me trying to wrap my brain around it at the same time as I'm talking to you about it, because even then I'm just kind of like, come on man, like I'm reading this trying to figure it out, and even then it's like, just tell us straight up, like what needs to be done for an Xbox player to be able to play FF14 on Xbox. And the fact that you're warning just before the couple days before the actual game's release, look, you got to pay for these coins, they will be used to facilitate service fees. But what does service fees mean? Because yeah, service fees from the perspective of someone who plays on a different platform like PlayStation would be, if you're paying for your subscription, that would be a service fee. If you're paying for additional clothing items for a specific look, because some items are only available through MogStation and the FF14 online store that you can't buy within the game, unfortunately, which kind of sucks, but you know, it is what it is. You know, that is there as well. In addition to that, if you wanted to buy more slots for companions and things like that, that would also be counted as a service fee. So there's a bunch of things that do count as service fees. It's just, which are they relating to, or if or are they relating it to everything that requires a service fee? And if so, why not just straight up say that? They're just hiding a lot of information, and it's kind of annoying trying to like make sense of it as someone like myself who's making a video on it right now, and as I'm looking through the whole thing, trying to look at it and be like, I feel like this should make sense, but because there seems to be some omission here of information, it's not really helping. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about it, all of this happening in the comments below. Are you going to be jumping into FF14 on Xbox? And if so, are you going to try it on Xbox but then jump to a different platform? Or like, you know, what are you going to be doing? How are you going to be playing it? Because I personally played it all on PS4 before moving to PS5, but of course my subscription did retain across both versions of the game. So I'd go for the PS4 version, unlock the platinum, then pop the PS5 version and get those DLC trophies because they're only in the PS5 version of the game. With all of that said though, please like the video if you liked it, subscribe to the channel. I'm aiming for 200 subs by the end of the year, and with all that said and done, I do upload every day, so I'll see you guys tomorrow.